Good morning. Monday morning. I hope everyone had a good Father's Day yesterday for whomever that was applicable. I know it was just a good day. Good day for me. I'll share a little bit. Good morning, Debbie Collins. Thank you for joining. Karen, good morning. Debbie King, welcome on this Monday morning. Barbara Richardson. Barbara, I appreciated your testimony yesterday in church. We were able to watch the service last night. It was so great. I'm glad the live stream worked and everything. Sally, you too, appreciated your testimony. There's my mom. Welcome this morning. Daryl and Suzanne, grateful for you to be here. Good morning. Caleb. Good morning. Lori cares. Lori and Randy, welcome this morning. Stephanie Ellis, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I am not my usual spot. Wendy, good morning. I just appreciated what you had to share yesterday, Wendy. Thank you for taking time to step up to the front and in front of that microphone and do that. I know that was not your comfort zone, but it was so valuable to all of us. Thank you for sharing in yesterday's service. Janisa, Despina, good morning, everybody. All right. So yeah, I'm not in the normal spot. You can tell the background has changed for me. Martha and I are able to, we have this planned time of being away, and we wanted to, I didn't want to give up having this time. So this is the nice thing about having a mobile friendly live stream on these mornings. So you might see some other faces if I can get somebody up early enough. I've been up since 5:30, which is my normal routine, but everybody else, because we're all gathered here, has stayed up late, and so I'm perched out in the front yard. So everybody, there's tents and RVs set up in the backyard and in the driveway. So we've all kind of descended here. I'm near Fresno. It's in Sanger, California, and we normally be away for a family camp. All of us as families, and that family camp got canceled. So the family who lives here in this house said, just come on over to our house. We have a pool, we have a big yard, bring your RVs, bring your tents, we're going to have a camp out at our house. So that's what we've been doing here the last few days. It's been so great being together in a way, though most things have been canceled, and things are just now starting to open up. So we're grateful for that, and so I'm happy to be here with you this morning. Carmen, I see that you have joined us, and I appreciated your testimony in church yesterday. I was able to watch the live stream last night. We were out of cell service most of the day yesterday. We went up to Hume Lake, which is near here, and just a beautiful setting. Enjoyed the day. Both my daughters were with us yesterday, so Morgan drove up from LA. Mackenzie had come the night before, so it was so good to spend time with them yesterday on Father's Day. Steve and Andrea, welcome. Deanne, good to see you this morning. So we were in Psalm 112 today, and I love this psalm because it really speaks to the blessing of anyone who has placed their faith in God and put their full trust in Him and are walking according to His ways. There is just inherent blessing in that in real time in life. Though we know that we all experience heartache, we experience hardships that are outside of our ability to control, what is generally true is that when we align our lives to God and His Word, His commandments, there is blessing materially that is a part of that, a part of a consistent good, wise decisions that we make throughout our life. Generally yields a very profitable experience in life, and that's what Psalm 112 is about. It's just it's celebrating what it's like to know God, to walk according to His commandments, and there's just blessing that is a part of that. And so I'm just going to read that psalm in its entirety. It's, I think, only 10 verses long, and just hear these words as a blessing of knowing God. Not that we don't have trouble in our life, but generally it's true. When we align our ways to God's ways, God who governs the universe, we will sense his blessing in that divine purpose. So Psalm 112 says this: "Praise the Lord. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who greatly delights in his commandments. His offspring will be mighty in the land. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches are in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. Light dawns in the darkness for the upright. He is gracious, merciful, and righteous. It is well with the man who deals generously and lends, who conducts his affairs with justice. For the righteous will never be moved. He will be remembered forever. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord. His heart is steady. He will not be afraid until he looks in triumph on his adversaries. He has distributed freely. He has given to the poor. His righteousness endures forever. His horn is exalted in honor." And the final verse is just the only verse of contrast with the wicked. "The wicked man sees it and is angry. He gnashes his teeth and melts away. The desire of the wicked will perish." So it's just a brief contrast of the righteous man whose righteousness endures. He is steadfast. He is strong. He doesn't fear bad news because he knows God's in control. He's trusting God. He delights in being generous, and he freely gives to people around him. And therefore he just reaps this blessing. Not so the wicked, because the wicked doesn't align his life to the ways of God, to the commandments of the Lord, and so he doesn't recognize or benefit from all of those promises or benefits of righteousness. So just want you to, as we begin our day, aligning our hearts with the ways of the Lord, it's so good to stop and just thank God for the blessings of knowing him and his wisdom. And we direct our course according to his plans. We have purpose, and he is walking our path right along with us. And even though we experience trouble at times, we do not fear, because God is with us. He is our refuge. He is our mighty fortress. He is the one who, when we walk in his ways, we get to enjoy all the best things, all the good things of his blessings. And so I hope you are blessed today. I am so blessed to be a pastor of our church community, to be a father of two beautiful daughters, to be a husband, such a godly and wonderful and generous wife, to be friends with so many of you. It's easy for me to fill the pages of my journal with the things that I am blessed with, and I have to say, when it comes down to it, the bottom line is all those blessings, I have to give credit to God. And any wise choices that I've made in my life, I have to give credit to the fact that God has been a light to my path and given me counsel as to how to live my life. And I've made plenty of mistakes, but I'm so grateful that God has been my shepherd through it all. And I really appreciated watching yesterday's service. I was so blessed by it. All the testimonies of God's faithfulness, and I'm grateful for those of you who shared in the service. And I'm grateful for Sierra, who agreed to, and actually it was her idea, to do a service like that in my absence. And so really grateful for her and all the time she's giving, and it's just a blessing. So I hope that you are blessed today, praying for you, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning.